Yeah, welcome to the Weege show. That's not my cool Sprinter van back there. That's not mine. That'd be nice. I do have a Honda Ridgeline over there. If you want to check that out. Honda didn't even get me a deal on it. I just liked it. Yeah, I know. You're making fun of me right now. Ridgeline? So this is going to be definitely the shortest and maybe the worst Weege post-race show we've ever had. I actually can't remember if the show is brought to you by motosport.com or racetech.com. Motosport backed us during Pro Motocross. Racetech's been backing us for years. There's the Ridgeline. I don't even know, man. I don't even know what to say. At this point, you probably watched half of the race. It was canceled due to lightning or cut short due to lightning. Luckily, the first motos had concluded. That would have been very, very controversial if there was a red flag lightning situation, maybe with 5 minutes to go in the first 450 moto, and then that was the end of the day. I don't think the riders, as difficult as this track ended up being, there was a ton of rain in the area Thursday. Luckily, I know this because I live here and I lived it. It was a lot of rain. The track was still soft. The riders said the rhythm lane was way, way, way harder than it was in the previous 2 years here. Worse than any of the previous other SMX playoff hybrid tracks because of how soft it was. So that was a big, big problem already. And then the rain was only going to make it worse. But I just want to make this clear. The race was not cut short because of rain or soft dirt or mud or anything like that. It was the lightning. These venues these days, if anyone watched Thursday Night Football, the NFL kickoff game, there was a hour-long lightning delay in Philadelphia. Same thing. These venues are no longer allowing either players to go on the field or racers in this case, and they're definitely not allowing fans to be in the stands when there's lightning in the area. So the race is canceled due to lightning, not rain. Go watch the Foxborough Supercross if you want proof of what happens if it just rains. Rain is fine. Luckily, Foxborough was early enough in the year where it wasn't thunderstorm season. And I don't think the riders are really bummed. Maybe Justin Cooper with that 11th in Moto 1 after a crash certainly would have liked to have redeemed himself in Moto 2. And that's probably about it. Most of the other results were kind of where you would similarly have thought they would have ended up, maybe if there was a second Moto. With Shimoda ending up third in the first 250 moto and Sexton second and Tomac third. Seth Hamaker, a good ride. Anyway, I just feel bad for these fans. This area has been screaming for a race for a long time. It finally got one, not in a stadium or at a motocross track. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, the NFL stadium used by the Panthers doesn't get used or cannot be used for Supercross. There isn't a motocross track in the Charlotte area that's truly national level worthy. So this is an event this area really wanted. It was great the last 2 years. The fans came out. It was packed today from what I could see. But they're the ones that didn't get a second moto. These are the rules that we're going to be living with for the rest of time now. If there's lightning in the area, there's going to be delays. And this race was not built for darkness. It wasn't. The motocross track did not have lights at all. There are some lights you can see on the top. Yeah, there you go. But they told me the way this lighting is, this is set up for the drag strip. It's bright enough for the drag strip. It's definitely not bright enough for motocross type ruts. If you go back and look at the Vegas race at night at the drag strip there last year, a lot more lighting, and it was still pretty dark. So they could not run this race in darkness. So the choice was cut out the motocross section maybe, and even that, I don't know how many hours they would have had to wait for the lightning to clear. It wasn't gonna happen. So anyway, this is brutal, and that's it for our shortest Weege show ever, and probably not the best.